Hello, Sam-ariffic science fans. What is up? Space. It's been a while since we last did a space video, so I figured we should probably do it again. This is actually the first part of a series that I will upload over the course of fall. Now, what will this series be about, you ask? Well, we will talk about each of the 8 planets. And notice that I said 8. Even though many people still call Pluto a planet, it is a dwarf planet. And if we did that, we would have to do all the dwarf planets, and that would be way too many videos. So let's start with the first planet in the solar system and the one closer to the sun, our good old and habitable friend, Mercury! Okay, this is not right. This picture of stars billions of light years away, while Mercury, meanwhile, is only 96 million kilometers away. Which may seem pretty far, but in astronaut speak, that's actually super close. Anyway, all that to say, here's a Mercury background. Now, as I said before, Mercury is the closest planet to the sun, so naturally you would think it would be the hottest planet, right? Well, no. Venus is actually the hottest planet. More on that in the Venus episode. Now, if you ever wanted to move to Mercury, which I wouldn't recommend, here are some things you should know. The whole planet is just 4,879 kilometers in diameter, so it's pretty small, not much bigger than Earth's moon. The planet makes one day rotation super slowly, meaning one day is 58 Earth days. Because the planet is so close to the sun, 1 year is only 88 Earth days, meaning one Mercury year isn't even 2 Mercury days long. Also, you just probably shouldn't go because your blood would boil at about 430 degrees Celsius, and then at night it would freeze at about negative 180 degrees Celsius. The atmosphere is mainly sodium, oxygen, and helium. At least the oxygen is good, but still not a very good place to live. Asteroids very often crash into the planet because the gravitational pull of the sun pulls them toward it, and poor old Mercury happens to be in the way. Most planets in our solar system have more than one moon. In fact, Earth is the only planet to have one moon, but Mercury has 0 moons. When I heard this, I was curious why. As it turns out, because the smallest planet is so close to the sun, the much stronger gravitational pull of the star would pull the moon either out of orbit or bring it crashing down into the surface. It is possible that it once had moons, but they would have lasted for no longer than a few months at most. The planet Mercury is mostly made of iron. However, you can also find small amounts of aluminum in the planet. The 4 planets closer to the sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars, are made of mostly rocks. That's why these 4 planets are called rocky planets. Meanwhile, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune are mostly made of gas. For this reason, they are called gas giants. They are also the 4 bigger planets in the solar system. The planet Mercury is named after the Roman god Mercurius, the god of thieves, travelers, translation, and wealth. This god was also apparently Hermes under a different name and religion. I don't pretend to understand the myths of Greek and Rome. Like a cloud clone of Hera had a baby who falls in love with a horse. I give up. One thing I do understand is that all the planets, except Earth, were named after different gods. I will try to tell you a bit about each one in each planet's episode. Another fun fact about Mercury is that Mercurius was the fastest of all gods because he was the messenger, and because Mercury is so close to the sun, it orbits fastest of all the planets. Like almost all the planets in our solar system, Mercury was formed 4.5 billion years ago. The map of this planet is a lot like Earth's as far as we can tell. Fiery, magma, extreme heat. This suggests that Mercury once had a magma ocean in its early history. Over the years, it has been buried by the planet. The crust is also a lot like Earth, rocky and a lot of minerals. Unlike Earth, however, the core is a solid rocky ball in the center of the planet. Unfortunately, Mercury is only 58 million kilometers away from the Sun, so it's extremely hard to research. Our ground-based telescopes at NASA can only see it at dusk and dawn. The Hubble Space Telescope and James Webb Telescope can't view it at all due to safety protocols about looking at the Sun, even with these massive telescopes. Thank you for understanding that we don't live 3 billion years in the future, therefore we don't have all the tools to observe this planet yet. Maybe in a few billion years, someone else will make a more detailed video on the topic. Our next upcoming video is going to be about slime. Also, we will finish this planet series soon. Stay tuned for the Venus episode. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it and thank you for watching.